Welcome to another Jesus Take the Wheel video presentation. Inspiration 3 says, "We are all beautiful in the eyes of God." This is Mark Bowser. I'll be right back. The late chaplain of the United States Senate, Peter Marshall, used to tell a story titled The Keeper of the Spring, which I think illustrates beautifully how God looks at each one of us. The story is about a man who lived in a forest in the Eastern Alps overlooking an Austrian village. Now, this old man had been hired many years ago by a wise town council to make sure that the mountain waters flowed freely and surely into the wonderful spring which flowed into the quaint little village. So, the old man faithfully, year after year, removed leaves and twigs and everything that could contaminate or clog the flowing water. And as a result, the village spring was an attraction for vacationers and swans alike. And the village was peaceful and happy and blessed. One night, years later, another town council began talking about the almost mythical keeper of the spring. They wondered, why are we paying this man? Does anyone ever see him anymore? This money could be used for better purposes. Well, as a result of their discussion, they decided to terminate the services of the old man. They fired him. For a while, everything stayed the same. The spring was beautiful and the village blossomed. But then came autumn. The trees began to loose their grip on their leaves. Twigs and branches broke off the trees and fell into the stream's grip. One day, someone noticed something very different about their wonderful spring. It was changing into a different color. Soon a haze came over parts of the spring, and a sickening smell began to hover around it. Well, the vacationers left. The swans began to look for a new home. The town council called an emergency meeting. They realized what a terrible mistake they had made by firing the old man of the forest. They immediately hired him back, and the old man got right to work, and he performed his miracle again. Within a few weeks, the life-giving water was flowing freely and surely to the village spring. And soon, all was normal, healthy, and blessed again. You see, many times we treat people in our lives much like the town council treated the keeper of the spring. We appear to have no use for them, and we take them for granted. But God looks at each of us much differently. He sees the beauty in each one of us. After all, He created us in His own image. When we look at people the way God sees them, it puts a whole new light on them. Who knows? Well, God knows. There may be a keeper of the spring in your neighborhood. This is Mark Bowser. Thanks for listening today. Make it a great day. God bless you.